What's going on, guys? It's UrAvgConsumer, and the PlayStation 5 Beta 2.0 is finally here. What does that mean? We finally have support to install our SSD. We could have installed the SSDs before, but now the PS5 with the beta software will actually allow you to use it. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna see how the average person who doesn't like to tinker with the insides of, computers and whatnot, can install something like this. I happen to be one of the people who fits inside of that bucket, and for all of you out there who don't have what it takes to be like a hardcore PC person, we'll see how hard it is to install this guy. I should probably watch the instructional video about this, because I'm just winging it here. Not a good idea. Okay, I was looking for that official Sony video, but I found a random one and watched that. I think I have an idea. Let's see. Opening this up, the guy I watched struggled to open this thing up. You have to oh, okay, you just kind of pull it off from the corner. Not a big deal. And this is not the side we need. Oh, this one's not as easy. Oh no, it's easy when you put it down. Okay, and this is our spot right here for the SSD. So first of all, the SSD now there's actually a lot of conversations about PlayStation 5s and the SSD prices. So this is a 2 terabyte Samsung 980 Pro. This is a really good SSD for what we're gonna be doing here. It has more than enough speed for it. This ran me about over 400 bucks. It can be a lot more than the Xbox SSD that you can get from Seagate, which is about, I think, 225. And that one is 1 terabyte. And I think a lot of the prices for SSDs for like the PS5, they were all getting close to that $300 price range. So a lot of conversations about expensive SSD prices. Depending on how big a size you want and how good of a SSD you want, you could be looking at something that costs more than the PS5 itself. So let's actually pop this thing open. Grab my kunai. This is 2 terabytes, Jay. So we're getting a lot more storage here than what the PS5 comes with. PS5 comes with, I think, usable is like 600 gigs or so. It's rough. It's rough, it's rough. Especially when games are like 50 gigabytes and more, you run out of space really fast. All right, let's give this a try now. I like how even the screw on the PS5 has the logos for the buttons. Detail, Jay. I mean, looks simple enough. And all we've got to do is line it up. Boom. Now, there is this little piece that was screwed in over here. We want to move this over to the new slot. So you can see it sticks right there. And then we can close this up.
That's like a SSD holder, right?
Yeah, because I think you can bend the SSD if you don't have it propped up the right way, and that's probably not a good idea. So now it's nice and flat, even. That's actually really, really easy. Now, something that is recommended by Sony is that you put a heatsink on your SSD because the SSD will get really hot when it's got the games and it's running. So you want to make sure that you have a heatsink on there so it kind of protects the SSD, doesn't blow up on you. So you can actually find these for really, really cheap. I got this for Micro Center, I think it was like $9 or so. I'll have links down below in the description, but I feel like this might be the hardest part of the whole thing, just kind of applying it. You're basically sticking it on here. It's not a big deal, but we're gonna get this on here right now. Not gonna lie, Jay, this part makes me feel like we're doing PC work. Now, it does come with a thermal pad, or you can use thermal paste. It's up to you. But if you just wanna go with what comes inside of the package, thermal pad is right here. All right, so we just stuck the heat sink to here. Looks simple enough. We'll just cut this piece off, okay? Cut that, peel this, and voila. That's simple. I'll take it. Now, let's see if this thing can close up with no problem. Oh yeah, no, Jay, that's easy. Okay, like if that's the process and we plug this in and this thing doesn't blow up on us, Jay, it's gonna be easy to recommend somebody to go ahead and upgrade their PS5 with an SSD. So us casuals, we got a pretty easy time over here. I didn't need to take this part off at all. So let's plug it in. We've already got the beta software on this PS5. So let's see if it reads this SSD. All right, Jay.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. So we just turned on the PS5. Looks like it's reading it. So of course we're gonna have to format it first and we'll just let it do its thing. Okay, read speed looks like it's definitely good enough. So far, so good. Let's just jump into the settings now. Storage. So we had 667 gigs for console and 2 terabytes, baby. That is amazing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a game or two on that SSD, see how it runs. But there's also some other cool beta features that came out that we'll see in the next PlayStation update. So let's check those out. So the first thing I wanna do is actually move some of these games that I have on here over to the SSD. So we'll move Apex, Horizon, God of War. We'll move that over to the SSD. I wonder how fast it'll be.
It's fast.
That's
fast.
If that is all 3 of them right now, that is extremely fast. That's over 150 gigs worth of games. Oh no, that's nice. Yeah, that's already 1 game. Okay, that's all 3 games. How long was that, Jay? So let's see. Let's actually just pop open Horizon Zero Dawn, see if we notice anything in terms of performance. Oh, these are my old game files. Jay, let me tell you a sad story. There was a time where I played this game a lot, and then I transferred my data from one PS4 to another, and I erased my file.
Okay.
Sad times, I never played the game again. Let's see, if we just load it up over here. It's not bad. That is not bad. This game takes a pretty long time to load. I'm happy with this.
This is the SSD?
It's on the SSD right now, yeah. Oh snap, my bad, dog. Now you know what else had really long load times, Jay?
Monster.
Oh, please, we're not even gonna go there, Jay.
Oh, good.
But that would be a really good example, but I'd have to download the game again. I think God of War. Man, Jay, now you got Monster Hunter in my head. All right, so far, PS4 performance on an SSD, great. I'd recommend it, you know, if you've got the money to invest. Like I said, it was like 400 bucks. But the performance is absolutely there. But something that's more important, I think, right now are some of the features inside of the beta software. So I just pressed the PS button and welcome to the control center. So they're giving us a little bit of a tour. Okay, so now there are activity cards that give you hints and lets you jump into specific missions in games. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then there's controls. Okay, oh, this is what we needed, you guys. The ability to move icons around on the menu. Because the control center, listen, I have no idea why the power button was all the way to the right. I'm moving that thing all the way to the left, so as soon as I hit the PlayStation button, if I want to power off my console, I don't have to scroll all the way. Listen, that was a necessary change. Okay, so if I want this power button, oh, yes. Okay, so that's fine. Home, I'll take home being there. Power, that had to be there. So this is great. This was so needed. This changes a lot of my gripes with the UI of the PlayStation 5. All right, so now whenever I'm playing the game, Ari's like, yo, Judd, get off the game. I'm like, all right, fine. I just press that, power, boom. Now another thing that's gonna be coming to the next PlayStation update is 3D audio on your television speaker. So they kind of showed some demos back when they were showing off what the PS5 could do. 3D audio seemed pretty impressive. So let's find a game that works and give it a shot. Okay, so we got Astro's Playroom, dope, and Sackboy, A Big Adventure.
So it's not a feature of TV, but a feature of the...
No, it's the PS5 itself.
Oh.
Yeah, the PS5 has the feature. So we'll do Astro's Playroom because this game is just perfect for demos. Isn't that crazy, Jay? This game shows off how cool the PS5 is, man. Not gonna lie, I have no idea what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm supposed to be hearing right now. So I have to go into the console settings first. Sound, audio output. Okay, so we did play the game for a little bit, so I have an idea of what it sounds like. So let's get back inside. Whoa. The sound stage definitely sounds different. Wow. And this is right through the TV speakers. Okay. I'm sold. And this is what Sony will say, so it sounds like a marketing term. It's a lot more immersive though. Like, it really is. Before, it just sounds like, you know, sounds playing, you're hearing everything. But when you've got this on, it feels like the sound is coming from everywhere. It's like you're hearing everything going on. And this is a cool feature because if you don't have like a fancy sound bar or anything, you're just using your TV speakers, you're gonna get way better audio, at least I think, for the games that support it. I do wish though that I didn't have to go all the way deep in the menu, like the real menu, the settings, and I could have just accessed it from here. That would have been nice. I gotta hear the difference one more time. Yeah, so I was just about to say it's a lot more flat. It's like, yeah, it's playing, but it's not as lively. Before it was a lot more lively. This is definitely something people should be excited for if they don't have a gaming headset or a soundbar, they're just using the TV speakers. Wait, hold on. Is this guy playing? Oh, he's playing a PSP or a Vita? Oh, it's a PSP. Come on, Sony. Don't tease us with the handhelds like that, man. Unless you're gonna make a new one. Now, I think this is another of their small tweaks. You'll see which platform a game is for. And I think in the library, they actually sectioned them off differently. You can filter by platform. Yeah, this is it. So you can filter by the platform. So yeah, now if you only wanna hit up like your PlayStation 4 games, you can access those. And you'll also notice for games that have a PS4 and PS5 version, like Final Fantasy Remake I have over here, you'll now see them as separate icons on the home screen so you can know which one you're playing. That's a nice little touch too. So there's a few different features when it comes to like parties and your friends. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a section I use often when it comes to PlayStation. So I'll throw up what you guys can expect. You guys can read it here. But yeah, that's what's coming to that. And I believe another change is if you have PlayStation Now, man, it's been so long since I played this game. It's a PS3 game. The graphics look so good to me back then. But either way, now within the PlayStation Now resolution selector, you can pick whether or not you want the games to stream at 720p or 1080p. So depending on your connection speed, you know, you might want to pick one or the other. Whatever works best for you. Now you at least have the option. And I think there's a couple of other features, but I think we touched on all of the main ones. The SSD, being able to customize the control center, the different platforms, 3D audio is huge. So yeah, that if you guys wanted a little insight into some of the features coming to the next PlayStation update, there you have it. That's what the beta has involved. And so far, it's looking like it's gonna be a solid update. I'm actually gonna be pretty happy about it. But what do you guys think of the beta? Of course, things are subject to change. This is a beta. But do you guys think Sony did enough with the update, or did they tackle everything that you had concerns about? For me, the control center was like the big thing. That, I needed that, and I'm glad it's here, as well as the SSD support. That was huge as well. So if you're kind of worried about whether or not the performance from an SSD is worth it, I'd say it definitely is. That new Samsung SSD, not a sponsor, definitely lives up to expectations. It's really expensive, but I think I'm gonna get the performance that I want out of this for sure. Should have gone for the 4 terabyte, but I'm not trying to spend that kind of money. Those prices get ridiculous really fast. But that about wraps up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll go ahead and put some of my favorite SSDs down below in the description, links so that you guys can know which one you can get. And if it fits your budget, you know what to buy. But till next video, guys, if you enjoyed it, be the cool guy, girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace. All right, Jay, 3D audio, 100% volume. You ready for this? Ari's gonna kill us.